La-Mulana 2, Beware the Hanged Man. So, I've been thinking about that boss that I fought yesterday and couldn't hurt by attacking. And there's a couple of things I can think of to do about that. Number one is come back after I've gotten more stuff and see if I have the ability to attack or damage. And another thing is those ice blocks. I'm wondering about those ice blocks. Like, can I push them? I have a glove for block pushing, and those blocks, they do move. Also, does my glossary contain anything about whatever that boss was? Nope. Alright, so back I go to Valhalla and starting my timer. Alright, I forgot to equip my shield. One, two, three. That is a decent chunk of change. Right, can't forget about that trap. Ow. Alright. The corridor of blood. I am fascinated by this place. Haha! Alright, so Tezcatlipoca. Ow, good job, me. Okay, so then, let's push this over to the... Yes! It's scary being up here at the top. Sheesh! Okay, so I can injure the boss. I just need a better way of dodging the boss's attacks. I wonder how many blocks it takes to defeat the boss. Take that, corn monster. Alright, don't forget about that trap, which exists. Off to the corridor of blood. I remember playing Persona 4 and getting a bad ending before the main game. I got a couple of bad endings before finally reading, well, first about how to avoid the first bad ending, which you get by Good job, me. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So he moves in a totally predictable pattern. Really? Really? Oh, I'm moving slower because of snow. Okay. Ow. Alright. The Destiny Tablet is the proof of dominion handed down by the Sky People. The Anunnaki Lord Anu set the fierce beast Anzu to guard it. The Veda texts constitute a belief system. One belief is that when we reach death, we will return to water. Interesting. I'm going to return to the village of departure real quick before talking some more about Persona 4. So, anyway, avoiding the first bad ending was kind of unintuitive. Getting the true ending was also kind of weird. And so when I played Persona 5 with the theme of rebellion, I decided to rebel against the ending that I got by beating the game, because I hadn't realized that that was in fact the true end of the game. I thought that was kind of a disappointing ending, what I had gotten so far. And so, you know, like with Persona 4, I decided, instead of hunting the truth, Persona 4's theme, I decided I was going to rebel against the less than great ending I had gotten. But, there really was nothing else. I spent like an hour trying everything I could think of, talking to all the people multiple times, in order to try and get a more true ending, but there was no such thing. I had, in fact, gotten the best possible ending. That was just kind of something that had been bugging my mind today. Alright, off we go. Now, it was actually a pretty cool boss once I figured it out. Nope! Oh, okay. Really? I figured this would at least go some. Hey, does that mural up there mean anything? Nothing. Okay. Well, time to return through the corridor of blood again. Alright, up I go. I love you, weird corn enemy. You are weird and made of corn. I don't think I've gone everywhere I can possibly go when it comes to the corridor of blood either. Well, the question is, do I want a shallow experience of multiple places, or do I want to explore each place as fully as I can before moving to the next one? I like that option of exploring as fully as I can. Walking on slopes actively slows me down, it seems. Good to know. So, this shares the same... Hey, wait, what's this? This does not respond to my hand scanner. Neither does this. Haha! But if I get that thing... Tezcatlipoca. If I get this thing, I'm trapped and need to go through the corridor of blood again. No, at least now I know I can just shove that block all the way over and not worry about it anymore. Move, move, move! Okay. I wonder if there's a faster way to do this thing. Alright. I keep forgetting that my shield does not block that fireball. Hey. Is that a thing that is interesting to me up here? It is not. Okay, so... what does the glossary have to say about Tezcatlipoca? A demon known as the Poison-Emitting Mirror. It looks like a jaguar with man-made wings, and is in fact an artificial lifeform with its entire body made of obsidian. No wonder I couldn't hurt it. Its chest is a well-polished mirror from which it spreads poison. Its obsidian body is very hard and cannot be scathed by human weapons. Baba Yaga? Okay, I guess this is intended to be the same area as the main Shrine of the Frost Giants, if all of its enemy entries are the same. It just seems to me to be a bit weird that it doesn't show up on the map. And instead of telling me I have no map. Alright, now I can just push this all the way over. Baba Yaga, huh? Take that, lizard entity. Well, I can push the statue. Is that why I have to be able to push objects to get into here? Huh. Two, three, four. This one feels like a trap. Yeah, that one was a trap. So, what's the purpose of this room? I had to defeat a boss to get in here. What the? There's a second statue here. Since we can't... What the... Oh, can't climb anything here. Pushing this is going to take quite some time. I'm not sure why I'm pushing this. Wait. I never bothered to check this with my hand scanner. There's nothing to scan here. What? Well, that's interesting. And that block has a hole in it like it used to contain a switch. Well, off to the Immortal Battlefield, I guess. I could mess around with the Corridor of Blood a lot more. Yay, I made it. But anyway, something. I could mess around a lot more with the Corridor of Blood, but somehow that made me not want to. Six-sided Star of La-Mulana. For some reason, it makes me think of the Corridor of Blood. And hey! The loading screen makes me think of the Corridor of Blood. So I've been here before, but swimming was super dangerous last time I was here. Oh hey, look at that! I'll take some spears, yes. Because they can go through walls as well as as well as floors. Go on, down, down. Why is it so hard to control? Alright, what's this have to say? Present the 12 skulls. The Master Skull will impart the secrets of La-Mulana unto you. I wasn't paying attention to how much damage that did. Just that it did damage. Because I was looking at the enemy rather than the top of the screen. Wow, that's a tremendous quantity of damage. Oh. Alright. Whoops. I wonder how powerful that spear is in relation to my rapier. How powerful my rapier is in relation to that spear. Ow. Ow. Get back here, you. Yay. I beat the thing. Get. Yeah. Alright, where's this go? On with it. What the? Why would I want to be here? In this place? In that particular part of Onwufen. Well, I'm going to teleport back to Onwufen. And continue on with my moderately low health. To get back to the Immortal Battlefield and try that again. This is so useful if I remember I can do it. Huh. I did not expect that to catch me if I just kept, walking like I've always done to dodge it. Alright, so I know I'm hypothetically supposed to stop, but I want to explore more of this Immortal Battlefield. Since I can swim forever now, I'm going to check and see if this dead end has anything. Sometimes in the original La-Mulana, dead ends would have like portals and stuff. Like you could just randomly be teleported. It's just me, or do those arches in the background look like mouths? I mean, here's an eye, here's an eye, and the arch looks like a mouth. Alright. What's going on here? Oh, hey! They are deliberately avoiding me. Ow. How do you like it? It's pretty sweet here, huh? There are no monsters around, so I can sleep peacefully. I'm going to set up camp here and then go do some exploring for a bit. If there's anywhere you haven't been or anywhere you want me to check out, let me know I'll do it. Any requests? How about Onwufen? Phew, I think that's enough out of Onwufen. Really? That's enough about Onwufen? Alright. Any requests? How about the Immortal Battlefield? So you're going to check out this area. Got it. This place is pretty big. Alright, then I'm going to go on up ahead and see what's around. Go on down ahead. Huh. The Immortal Battlefield, the waterlogged roots of the great tree. I admit, the game got me pretty good. I was trying to chase after the Lumissa's father and grandfather. Sheesh! And wasn't paying attention to where I was going, just like the game wanted me to do. And wound up getting knocked right to Mulbrook's tent. If I had less health, that would have killed me outright, but that was pretty funny. Okay. Caution curry stank. Kosugi research papers acquired. Alright. Oh, the fifth children. The remaining survivors of the fifth children are enclosed within the Gate of the Dead. A race known as the Ennead. Apparently they are sealed off deep down in one of the ranching areas together with their enemy race, the Amarna. The cause of their fighting is unknown. It's likely that the Ennead are fighting against the Amarna because the Amarna are looking to seize power. Not yet having spoke with the Ennead people, this is all I can say with confidence. Compared with the previous races, it seems that as though the fifth children were created to be much more intelligent than their predecessors. One would assume that the mother realized that having too much power had caused previous races to set their sights on the power of the mother herself, and therefore created a smaller, more intelligent race. Consequently, inside La-Mulana, which is filled with an eclectic mix of various races, these people are referred to as dwarves. However, too much intelligence can also become a form of great power. Their high intelligence caused them to fear their own mortality, regardless of the fact they had much longer lifespans than we modern humans. So the fifth children continued their research into technologies and methods for escaping death, as well as for creating life itself. The races remaining in La-Mulana constructed a massive pyramid and planned to utilize it in an attempt to absorb the mother's power. Possibly seeing these behaviors as a form of blasphemy or sacrilege against herself, the mother used her power to throw the language of the fifth children into confusion. Now unable to communicate properly amongst themselves, let alone with the other races, the fifth children started fighting with each other and eventually wiped themselves out through war. However, the life-bearing machine created by the fifth children, the Tree of Life, was used by the mother as a tool. She was now able to create life, and subsequently a new workforce, without using any of her own power. Born for this Tree of Life was the race known as the Sixth Children, who were aesthetically similar to modern man. Having been created from clay, their lifespans are immensely longer than ours. It was these Sixth Children, for whom the influence of the mother was considerably weakened, who began to consider stealing the mother away. And the First Children. Within Takamagahara Shrine, I probably butchered the pronunciation of that, reside the remaining survivors of the First Children. To think that one day I would actually come into contact with a living snake person. As an archaeologist, it's basically like winning the lottery. It seems that the race known as the Koto Amatsu remain within La-Mulana. Apparently the Koto Amatsu are also sealed off deep in one of the branching areas as well. From what I can gather, someone seemed to be controlling some of the Koto Amatsu, someone known as the Anunnaki. There are references to Anunnaki in the records found in La-Mulana ruins. Put simply, they are an alien race known as the Sky People. If this is indeed the case, then this would conflict with the story about the second children being the first to make contact with extraterrestrial beings. Had the first children really made contact with aliens? In ancient cultures and texts all around the world, there are stories found in ruins and various writings mentioning beings thought to have been of alien races, coming to Earth and presenting mankind with the gift of civilization, manipulating the Koto Amatsu and coming down to Earth. What could their intentions be? I feel as though my investigation of La-Mulana will reveal mind-boggling secrets behind each of the respective races remaining there. The plot has thickened further. Okay, so... I can't even see where the trap was. Interesting. I keep thinking I've stumbled upon more backside fields, but then stuff like the Immortal Battlefield turns out to be a front side field. Alright. I have an idea. A terrible idea, but an idea nevertheless. Alright, I'll try out my terrible idea. And if it doesn't work, then I will, I'll save and exit for the day. Alright. So now I'll take this off. Nice. I should have used the Grail Tablet to chase after the father and grandfather. That's all that does? Oh, nice. Healing. Okay. Ye who seek to open the floodgates, know that this waterlocked land's awakening will also be the Great Serpent's. When water of Yggdrasil's roots flows through these lands, the Great Serpent shall be raised, and all paths will come alive. Interesting. Well, I have raised the floodgates. Oh my. Should I have not done that? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, hey, a harp? Hey, hey, hey! I sell the stuff I've scored around the ruins. Good for you. A harp for 1,000. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save and exit. And after I save and exit, I'm gonna write about the harp for 1,000 monies. Join me next time when I explore more of the Immortal Battlefield. I'll see you then.